In today's video, we're going to be talking about the atmosphere. The atmosphere acts like a warm blanket around the Earth and makes sure no harmful UV radiation, solar debris, solar winds, or anything bad happen to the Earth. They protect the Earth and make sure the weather conditions on Earth are suitable for life. And also, in this video, we're going to be talking about the layers of the atmosphere. So first, let's get into the first layer and the closest layer to the Earth's surface, the troposphere. The troposphere ranges from 0 kilometers to 20 kilometers. This is where all weather happens. Hot air balloons and helicopters fly in this area. And and they also make sure things like snow, rain, etc. This is where it all happens, next would be the stratosphere. The stratosphere ranges from 20 kilometers to 50 kilometers. Also, fun fact, if you didn't know, the atmosphere contains 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and the other 1% is other gases. And the gases found in the troposphere is nitrogen and oxygen, same as for stratosphere. In the stratosphere, things like airplanes fly here. The reason why airplanes fly here is so they don't have to go through turbulence, like weather interruptions or anything like that. Also, this place is where the ozone layer is. The ozone layer protects the Earth against any harmful UV radiations. And again, I said it ranges from 20 kilometers to 50 kilometers. Next one is the mesosphere. The mesosphere ranges from 50 kilometers to 85 kilometers. Here, this burns up any meteors that come inside the atmosphere. And it burns up all the meteors. And this is the coldest layer, reaching up to -90 degrees Celsius. This layer also contains of nitrogen and oxygen. Next is the thermosphere. The thermosphere is the hottest layer. It consists of nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, and helium. This is where things like space shuttles fly, auroras, and the International Space Station is. The International Space Station is where all astronauts anywhere from the world can hang out over here. This is the hottest layer, and things like auroras happen here. If you're wondering what an aurora is where charged particles or electrons and protons pretty much mix with the gases up in the utmost gases in the atmosphere. These gases, when mixed, they create a flash. And when multiple flashes happen in a sequence, it creates an aurora. Auroras are only found in the poles, and in the world, for US, it would be like near Alaska, Canada, northern Canada, Greenland, Iceland, northern Norway, Russia, and Antarctica. Thermosphere goes from 85 kilometers to 500 kilometers. And lastly is the mesosphere. Mesosphere contains gases hydrogen and helium. This is where satellites orbit, and also the temperature is pretty high. This is the outmost layer. Since it doesn't have any oxygen, the air is very thin, and it ranges from 500 kilometers to 10,000 kilometers. After this is complete space. So these are the layers of the atmosphere. Now let's move on to the human impact on the atmosphere. Things like air pollution are a huge part and are pretty much destroying the ozone layer, and the troposphere is also getting very affected as days are becoming more cloudy. Also, things like global warming is ruining not only the ozone layer but even the mesosphere, as the more meteors are able to come and pass through the mesosphere without burning up. Also, with new technologies like landing on Mars and Moon, there's been a lot of space junk in space, and we should make sure we don't clog up the atmosphere for any future projects. This is all about atmosphere and the layers of atmosphere and human impact on it.